Hey there, welcome, it's Damien here for 95Google, this time with a super quick hands-on with the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, which throws in almost everything including the kitchen sink to appeal to the real Android enthusiast. This really could be a contender for smartphone of the year. So the Mate 20 Pro does look very much like a hybrid of the iPhone XS and the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus round front, but round back this is a very different looking device to what we've seen before. Back to the display, the notch isn't ideal, but includes 3D face scanning features eerily like those found on the iPhone XS. I must admit the registration process is quick and once done unlocks your phone nice and quickly. In the past I've made it known that I am a big fan of fingerprint scanners over Face ID, and the in-display fingerprint reader is really what I'm digging. It's fast, registration is quick, and overall it's a superb inclusion. You get a nice on-screen prompt also telling you where to press the display to scan your finger, so no aimlessly pressing the screen trying to unlock it. Personally, I really want to see more manufacturers going down this route instead of removing one option for the other, and I think Huawei have done a great job with the fingerprint scanner and the Face ID unlock options. The AMOLED screen is really crisp, vibrant and measures in at 6.39 inches, and you end up with an impressive 87.9 screen to body ratio. Despite the notch, it does feel almost like old display, which really helps the immersion in almost all interactions with the Mate 20 Pro. Get that display though up to WQHD+ and it really starts to impress. I think it actually does compete quite favourably against my favourite display, which is found on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Another bonus is the Huawei Mate 20 Pro comes with one of the biggest batteries on the market, measuring in at a huge 4200 mAh. The other truly impressive claim is that of the 40-watt fast charger, which does come in the box I must say, which is capable of charging the Mate 20 Pro from 0% to 70% in around about 30 minutes. Then on top of that there's the ability to use reverse wireless charging to power your other devices. I think it's a really brash statement in some regards. Huawei are basically saying that they have the best battery with its inclusion. In practice it works really well, and it might actually mean you only need to take one charger with you to keep multiple devices powered up. Round back, my emerald green model has a textured glass back that feels great when gripped, although there is a clear case included in the box for extra protection. I didn't initially like the idea of the square camera notch, but it's actually pretty awesome in real life. It's clearly well thought out and sets the device apart from the crowd at very first glance. In terms of software, expect the hindrance of EMUI 9.0 on top of Android 9.0 Pie. It still looks terrible as ever, but it runs very fast smoothly, and although I don't like how the touch navigation works with side menus, like those on the Play Store for instance, it's still nice to use and it does actually work really well. To be honest with you, I will be sticking a third-party launcher on the phone as soon as possible to try and get it looking just how I want it to. So let's get to the main event of the Huawei P20 Pro, and that is the camera, and all I can say so far is wow. The camera experience itself is actually pretty awful. I do detest the UI look and feel, but it is easy enough to navigate. Even with the slew of new features, the camera produces some absolutely exceptional results, but it's the night mode that has impressed me the most. I've only taken a handful of photos so far, but the 5-second exposure unleashes this beast camera setup and then produces insanely detailed night shots. Expect to see more examples and comparisons in the coming weeks. We're excited to see how this stacks up against the Pixel 3 devices, and especially that night sight mode. So overall, I have to say that Huawei have come out all guns blazing with the Mate 20 Pro. It literally has almost anything and everything you could expect to find in an array of smartphones already on the market. I'll save my overall judgment for the full review, but my first impressions are that this could definitely be one of the most unexpected smartphones of the year. US pricing and availability is not known as yet, but rest assured we will give you that information should it become available to us. Anyway, we would love to know what you think of the Mate 20 Pro. Let us know in the comment section below. Would you pick it up if you were able to do so? Remember to subscribe to see the full review once it drops, and head to 95google.com for more Android and Google related news. Anyway, this is Damien for 95Google saying thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you later.